RogueTech, tread not. Welcome back to RogueTech. We're going to be going into the Flashpoint Solar Winds. We're in the second drop of two. The first one was a capture base. We're now into the battle. It looks like it's a 4.5 skulls, 9 difficulty rating. Little bastard and his fat friend are not getting away with from me. Take the fight to them, Commander. Yep, some opposition, more reinforcements from local troops. Alright, so what do I want to drop on this? I got a battle with reinforcements. The Godzilla and the Stalker combo are actually looking pretty good. I still haven't played the Godzilla with the dual Thumper cannons, I think, to its best effect yet. One of the things I think I can do is just minefield the crap out of the place, because I've got the fast cam Thumper ammo, and then start dropping heat, and I have 2 different ammos for damage. The shape charge, which has a significantly increased crit chance. The HE, which actually does have tack on it. It does have through armor critical. I think you have to have 150 points of armor or less, and then it will do 1 critical hit. So pretty good stuff. Problem is that the high explosive will clear the mines that I've placed. So that is a thing. Bullshark and the other Annihilator have Gauss and AC-10. So they could do some pretty decent direct damage. I'm wondering if I want to swap one of these guys out and take in the Marauder for some maneuverability. I think I will. Let's take out you. I need to clear you guys out. We'll drop in the Marauder, which means Morphium goes in. Who else has Bullshark Stalker experience? Not Ulysses. Saber? Do you have any Bullshark? No, you're Crab. Templar and Crab. I'm thinking maybe you do get to do some Bullshark stuff. Poet? I think you're Screamer, Mackie, Centurion. I need another. Might come back to you. You have Stalker experience a little bit, so we'll throw you the Stalker. Behemoth. Energy's got Battlemaster, and Dex is Archer. Okay, I think Poet and Annihilator. Okay. Now, I've got 3 guys under weight. Basically, I've stuffed them with everything I can, and I just can't max out their weight. The Stalker is pretty close to already being at full weight. The Godzilla is also very close to being full weight. He's like 2.5 tons slender. I just can't find more crap to put him in right now. I need to get some clan gear to make up some slot space. But I think that should do it. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're locked down the other 2 sides, so we'll drop this. And I'll see you on the ground. Alright, let's go ahead and drop down on this battle. We're going after the little bastard and his fat friend. And it looks like some strong opposition, more reinforcements from local government troops. So I'm expecting multiple lances here. Just as a side note, the mission briefing, really you should take some time. Make sure you read those carefully. They do give you indications about what you're going to run into. So, don't just skip through them because you're like, oh, it's just a battle. It's just a battle. It's just no. Read them. Lady Aliko, you're in the area where those traitors have last been seen. That's confirmed, Commander. I'm seeing hostile mechs just on the other side of that ridge. Watch for flanking actions around the side. I'm also seeing engine signatures off to the left. Enemy mechs moving up through the forest in cover. Kill them all. Bring me their still beaten arts to me. It's a little extreme, but yeah, I get it. All right, so we have a group over here coming in. Where's the wall? They're at the wall. I think I saw them right there. Batch right there. So, I want to take a decent move here like this into the woods. I think you as well. I can't quite get you where I want to face you. There we go. We'll go like that. You are actually facing in the right direction for me to do fast cam and inferno. Right off the bat. Right there. Deal with it.
Systems holding.
Marauder, Mantis, and Marauder. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Godzilla. Step back a little bit.
Copy that.
And then there's the Marauder. I'm not sure what I want to do with the Marauder just yet. I think I'm going to stick him in a hole back in here. He might go play with those guys. I see Vipers, Marauder 2s. Alright, second turn. Everybody's got their scanners up. You.
I've got eyes on hostile.
There we go. How you doing? You are already facing the right way, so let's go ahead and drop Thunder down for you too. What are you? Viper. You enjoy.
Awaiting orders.
You are going to drop some fire, some fast scam over here as well.
Target confirmed. Taking
Well,
minimal damage.
there's another Marauder over there. Okay, this is a bunch of Marauders. Gotcha.
Standing by.
Get it. I get it. Just step sideways just a hair.
Roger that.
Can I get down in here? I think that's I can't quite get the angle on it, but I think that's a good spot to hide behind. Woods. Bing. Nice. Mantis. Oh, an evil, wicked looking mantis, wasn't it? He's walking over lots of landmines. That's good. We got you. You're gonna... Ooh, hello. What the hell, Mantis? Reserve. Hey. Somebody shot right straight through there, huh? Goddamn, look at you. Look at you. You found like the one little spot right there. You just barely clipped that. You rat bastard. I'm actually going to step back a little bit.
Coordinates received.
And we're going to go ahead and lay some more mines back in here. Yellow jacket, huh? Oh, it's a flyer. That was a waste. But, hey, we got a minefield row going on there. That works for me. Bull shark, yes. In fact, I don't even think you need to move that much. Actually, here we go, right there. You got a direct line of sight on that flyer. Kind of built for it. Toast. All right, and then there's you. You know, what the hell? I'm not ready for you yet. Gonna turn on my DNI and stuff this next round.
Commander.
All right. I think... Yeah, I do have a shot here. Huh? I think you. I don't have a shot there. Okay. What if I face that way? Now do I have a shot on you? I do. It will drop mines and fire. Who's going first? That Mantis turned on his supercharger. Okay. Hey, somebody else has got a Gauss gun over there. That's the Viper. Yep, AP Gauss. He moved up pretty far, actually. He's a fast little bastard. Can I get a better angle? Okay, you moved.
Is that it? I'm barely
Okay.
tracked.
So that means that I should be able to see. Yeah, I can. And you're hidden. So, yes, please. Berserker. I don't think I can turn on my DNI. Hit you. Oh, you're still calculating. Okay, hold on. Don't do that yet. Charge from the rear for 658. Go. Excuse me? Did I not pay attention to that? Did something recently changed?
I hear ya.
I think something did change. So I either go for you or I go for you. And I think actually I'm going to go for you.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Yeah, look at that. 32%. You got a lot of evasion, don't you? Yeah, lots of evasion. 6 move. Fine.
Yes, Commander.
Well, you're not hitting him. But you probably can hit this guy over here. And he's way up front. So I'm going to go ahead and do HE. He's small, so anything that hits him will go through. Let's turn on my enhanced sight. Does Warlord help with that? 47? It does.
Copy that.
Did I get any crits? I don't see any.
Order.
I'm going to step to right here.
Move order received.
You. I might spread across onto my own guy. Doesn't look like I did. That's good. And I think he lost his evasion. Yeah, he did. No, he didn't. 27. He's moving first. What are you doing? 316 melee. He's a melee build, huh? Don't clip me, man. What is... He did multi-target? Okay. And 23 is the Viper? Yeah. Okay, they're doing some damage. Mostly sandpaper, but still, they're doing some damage. Alright. This guy I can go for again. The charge is 51. Wow, he's evasive as hell. And from the rear, I should be doing better than that, but I ain't. Alright.
Engaging. No delay.
Missed again.
Commander.
Alright. Bull shark. I'm gonna go ahead and let you move out of the way.
What can I do for you?
Nixie. It is within minimum range. Actually, why don't I assume course, that could be bad. You go here.
Commander, moving out.
That guy. Wow. All the accuracy numbers are really gone to hell in a handbasket. Can I assume that you are inside my minimum range? You are inside my minimum range. Okay. Sidestep a little bit here. Some more HE on you. Yeah, direct line of sight.
Affirmative.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
What can I do you for?
You step back this way a bit. Forest, moved, bunch. There we go.
One left shot.
The Mantis was pretty tough. Pretty fast, too. I can hit the Viper. So, does my number look better with the... Yeah, see, look, my numbers are a whole lot better over there. Go for it. Oh, dear Lord. Morphium. Are you feeling issues now? Of course, he still keeps to retain all of his evasion, all 7 points of it. That's amazing. So I must be much like the Mantis was to me, I am to them. Viper moved a little bit, taking some shots, putting some heat down on the Stalker, no, on the Bull Shark. That's the Bull Shark, right? All right, Bull Shark overheating a little bit. Step right there. Let's turn off that ER medium laser, and how about the UAC? There we go. Now I'm under. We'll go ahead and do control burst, which I don't know if it actually applies to Gauss. Okay. So I got a little bit more left. I'm still got a Marauder hanging around out here somewhere. Jesus Christ. What are you? Chaparral missile artillery. What? How are you still a thing?
Confirm. Waiting on you, Commander.
I'm going to step over here. Standard shot. Let's go ahead and peck on that missile artillery. Something feels weird. Usually my accuracy is a whole lot higher. I think it's because I don't have all of the active ECM stuff going on that I typically would. Here?
Moving out.
What do I got here? No visuals. Alright, range for... Yeah, okay.
Got it. When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you will. I don't think I have a shot on anything with you, so I'm going to go ahead and reserve you.
Standing by.
You can just drop some fun on his head. Just kill him. It did not. I missed a bit, but I did take out a medium laser. Hey, what do you know? Skip. Marauder is still cruising through fire. So either he's right in here, or he's way over here. If I go right there. I got some ECM jamming on a Marauder. Let's turn off the Angel. I don't need it right now. And we will brace. I'm going to go passive with my ECM.
Good to go.
Alright, Bull Shark, you got nothing at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and step you over this way.
On the move. Full speed.
Done. So you get to cool off the rest of the way.
Ready for orders.
I see nothing over there, so I'm going to go ahead and reserve.
Waiting for
Nixie, you've got a shot on the Chaparral, which that should kill him off.
orders. What to do?
Yep, he toast.
Smoked 'em.
Aha! There he is. Ow.
Nice try.
Okay.
Got something you want done?
I can see this Marauder. He's already moved, so let's go ahead and do Berserker. From the rear, 85%. There we go.
You want to go? Let's go.
I heard a flyer. No, I killed him already. Marauder on Marauder action. Nice. All right.
Receiving.
First up, ooh, I got a direct shot.
Confirm.
That is better. The shape charge is a little bit better, but I'm going to go HE. Let's go ahead and do Warlord. He's got a decent ECM shield, and I can't actually see him.
Taking the top.
Okay. Got some damage down on him. That is good. I can do Gauss now. So I will step up this way and give him some Gauss. And he's lost his evasion. Beautiful. Well, you're not going to be able to make it all the way over here, so I will go ahead and sprint you. Zip. Let's see if I turn this active. I don't think I can reach you guys, can I? Yes, I can. All right, well I'll do that so I can give the Bull Shark a little bit more jamming capacity. I'm going to turn off that DNI. I don't really need it right now.
Waiting on you.
You have good shots right from here, sorta. Here we go.
On my way.
Straight shot. Again, you say I can't see you, but we'll see how that works. You should be able to knock his butt over. You don't have to move to actually have a shot on him, so I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and just take the direct shot with the HE.
Firing on target.
Does that knock him down? It does. Nice. Oh, now he's blinding out. He's knocked. Yep. You keep going. Step forward a little bit.
Quick.
What's up, Commander?
You've got a clean shot. Stand out in the open. Shoot him. We'll go ahead and do controlled burst. We go through his shoulder. And he's panicked. Yep. Now, part of the reason he didn't hit is because when he gets knocked over and he stands back up, he's got a -5 on his ability to hit things. Oh, looky there. What are you going to go in? 15? I'm going to reserve first. I'm going to let these other guys have a shot at it. You. Yep, just shoot him. He's unsteady, eh? I don't have a shot. Damn it. I do from here, but that's going to tank my ability to hit him. Oh, look, I must have a line of sight on him now. I do. I can see him. Excellent. Did I thoroughly miss? I did thoroughly miss, didn't I? All right.
I hear ya.
I can shoot from here, so we'll do that. No sensors, excuse me? Alright, how about from here? Still no sensors. If I get a little bit closer, I think I have sensors from there.
Got it.
Nope, he's still got a bunch of ECM up.
Got it.
Ow.
Light damage, Commander.
He punched. He's out. No, no, no! He wasn't there again! I am going to pay him back for each and every time he's made me chase him.
Mission successful.
Okay. Three-quarters of a mil. That's great. You... What happened to you? Why are you red now? So's the Stalker. Ooh, Marauder 2s. I got the 4L. Okay. I might want to go for that. Looking for some special stuff. How many of these do I have? Plenty. I have no engine lights. Already knew that. I might want that. Clan Fiber Pharos. 0. Double heatsink for cash. Stealth armor. More mag shot double Gauss. Okay. Nothing in there that I need for my current build. The light engine is something I wouldn't mind having, though I would like to have a clan version of it, but that's neither here nor there. And then I can get 2 pieces of Marauder. All these are 4L. So let's grab a couple of pieces of 4L. So I can make me a 100-ton Marauder. Wonder if I can turn it into a VTOL. And now the question is, do I pull out the light or do I go for the cash? Go for the cash as a double heatsink. You go cash. Sell that. I got the light. Sweet. How many assault jump jets do I have? 2? I'll keep those. Got plenty of those. The light active probe clan, I'll keep that. It's been a while since I tried to sell a part. You should give that another try. See if it changed. All right. War activities are done. Let's see if we come into the next one. Solar Winds 2. I think this is going to be... well, that worked, Commander Malthorn. We have a lead. Well, 2 of them now, both Comstar. I need you to decide where you want to go. I'll send my crew to the other place. Sounds good. What do we have? First, there's a data storage location on Terra. You can hit that and see what pops out. Doing a drop on Terra against Comstar could be difficult. Second, way out on the planet of Altalos is a secret research lab. Thing takes up the whole underside of a mountain. Weird things happen there. If I were to guess, this is where they may have developed the new HPG routines. A research. I like the idea of a research lab. How would we blow up a base inside of a mountain like that? It's a target, isn't it? You know the naval Gauss gun we used the last time? Yeah, I found some extra large capacitors, added some explodium, you know, just like that one hull of it, and used some compression to make the super dense ammunition out of it. Will it work? I'm dying to find out. Target acquisition. Either way, getting the information is the most important part. Which of us gets to fire the big gun? That is up to you. All right. So, either we go ahead to Terra or the east side of nowhere. Your call, Commander. I kind of like this destroy the mountain base. I think a lot of people really dislike target acquisition missions. And I get it. I really do. There's 3 lances of stuff, and then the base starts popping out reinforcements as you go. It can be a real smelly show. And you have 10 turns to do it in, generally speaking. That's the regular BattleTech was 10 turns. And once you drop the acquisition, once you hit the base, then you have like 2-3 turns to get out, or they come in with reinforcements. It used to be if you couldn't make it out by the 10th turn or so, you just failed. Period. It didn't matter if you blew up the base or whatever. If you didn't make it out in time, fail. I really do like the fact that they've changed that to reinforcements come down. It's a hunter-killer unit. And in some cases, you can just sit there and farm it, too, if you've got enough going on. So I think I'm going to go for the destroy the mountain base. Plus, we have some extra time to rest and refit. I am sure this will be as interesting for me as it is for you, Commander. All right, so I have 100,000 repairs, 13 days before our last engagement. I can use that. So before we go into this one, and I don't have to do a trip, that's always nice. Let's take a look. Argo. Repairs are all over the board right now. Wow. Really? Yeah, I guess it's true. It's going to be 9 days. Right? So I want 4 days to go by, and then we take a look at some stuff, because there's a couple of these that are no longer correct as far as their build goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I couldn't pause. All right, paid informant. So, when the crowd of MechWarriors returns from shore leave, Oddball trots over to you and Darius, frowning. Commander, I was out drinking when a stranger offered to buy the next round. He started asking about our company, but I could tell that he already knew about us and about you. Go on. You're not in trouble. Yet. Cut to the end. He provided a method for secure communication and offered to pay me for information about any more contracts we may take in the system. Oh. Spin your rival's fears into a negotiation advantage. Feed the spy false information. And if I had a black market, I can manipulate the spy to the advantage of local criminals. We're going to give him false information. 20K, hey. You rest a hand on Oddball's shoulder. You did the right thing telling us. Darius and I may just take the stranger up on his offer. His brows furrow, confused. Darius laughs. Don't worry. We'll tell you exactly what to say, and you'll work with Samir to send the message. All above board. You go on and join the others. After he leaves, Darius muses. Honestly, I like that we've rattled a few cages here in Babitsky, but you know what I like even better? The idea of messing with these jokers. Think we can make a few C-bills on the side for this disinformation campaign? I was thinking the same thing. Let's make that happen. Great. Give me free 20K. All right, so I have 5 more days, but let's go back in the mech bay. Like I said, I think I have to do a rebuild, or not a rebuild, but I have to check why is the Stalker and the Thumper not... Oh, well, now they're valid. Weird. Simply weird. All right. Real quick, though, for anybody who's interested, well, let's take a look at the Marauders melee build. I've seen some questions about melee builds. You just saw him play, and he actually had a hard time hitting some stuff, but this is his build. So when you go for a melee build, you want to make sure you think about what kind of melee are you going to do. When you have a melee attack, you can punch, you can kick, you can charge, and you can do a physical attack. Oh, and there's also the death from above, the DFA. So based on what you think you're going to be primarily building your mech for, keep that in mind when you do this. And you'll see why I say that when we get into this. So first of all, as a melee mech, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm looking for a fire control system that's going to have some bonuses on the melee side. There's the Berserker, and there's also melee. Melee is +1 accuracy, Berserker is +2. So I suggest the Berserker if you can get your hands on it. I've also picked up the DNA cockpit. The DNA cockpit not only gives me some bonus to my gunnery and my piloting, piloting is what's important, because piloting is what's used to determine if you hit or not gunnery. It's all piloting. So you want to make sure your piloting gets bonuses. So you can see here also that I'm going to get some initiative to my move. And I'm also going to get some max evasion, which I'm going to want to keep. Like, for example, you saw when I missed that one time, I ended up with 7 evasion. And this is going to give me plus 10% melee damage when active, and plus 10% DFA damage when active. Read carefully when it says anything about melee. Because sometimes it'll say punch, sometimes it'll say kick, sometimes it'll say physical. Those are different kinds. If it just says melee damage, then it applies to all versions of melee. So here I'm going to get a bonus of 10% on melee damage. And then the next thing I'm looking for is I got a +1 in piloting. I also put in some guts here. There's definitely an argument to be made to make that actually, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do it, to make that piloting. So let's see if we got a piloting A available. I might not. Yeah, I don't have a piloting A, that's why I did that. Okay. So the guts is just to help him with when he hits his head against something. Because whenever you do a charge, you're going to take, or a DFA, you'll also take damage on your own mech when you do it. And we'll see places where that happens. Sensor probe is just to increase my ability to see something. You cannot charge into melee on something unless somebody sees them. It doesn't have to be the marauder that sees it, but as long as somebody in the lance can actually see the mech, then you can charge it. Otherwise, you can't charge it because you don't know where it is to do the charge. On the torsos, I've added spikes. The spikes here, you can see, this is where I was talking about before, being careful about how it reads. This says punch attack, kick attack, physical attack, charge attack, DFA. It could just say melee. I don't know why it doesn't, because they went through them all. I think what did it miss? Nothing. Yeah, it hit them all. So I think really they ought to change the Solaris spikes description to 2% period, just 2% melee and 1% stability. It would be far simpler than listing all these things specifically. But then at the bottom you can see that this is all damage reduced, attack damage taken. When you do an attack, you take damage for it. You've got armor hitting armor. Pieces are going to fly off of both. With the spikes, I'm going to take 2% less damage when I do that. And it's going to be a percentage off of your total damage. So when I'm hitting something for 1,000 points of damage, taking off 2% is a decent amount of armor. It's 20 points of armor. And then there's 3% multiplier to my charge attack damage. So whatever my base attack is, I'll get a 3% bonus to it. And I also get further reduction on my damage that I take. Next, I've thrown in lamb turbines, which is going to add to my general walk speed. So again, you want to be able to run across the terrain. The farther you go, the more damage you do on a charge. So I want to get a lot of movement. I'm going to get 5 and 7. People are talking about, you want to have at least something like 6 and 10. And I tend to agree with that, except for the fact that the screen here does not take into effect the fact that I'm a land air mech. And a land air mech gets bonuses to movement. So this is my base movement, not my real movement. I move far better than 6 and 10. So I'm moving in 120 meters, right? This gives me another bonus. You'll see it, the second one down. It gives me 33 units of walk speed. So that's, where was I at? 120? Yeah, 120, 155, another 33, 187, 188, 213-ish, something like that. So I got 213 walk speed. So I'm making a lot of space. Plus, I get a lamb booster, which is going to increase further by another 40. So I'm like 270 meters on my walk. That's why I can go way the hell across the map and still hit something. It's because of all the stuff added in to get me distance. And the farther I go, the more damage I do. Now onto the side pieces here. You see I have upper spiked. Upper spiked is going to give me both a reduced melee damage taken and a charge multiplier to my damage, to this ability, and a reduction in the amount I take. The upper spiked are really important if you're going to be going charge. These are probably some of the biggest bonuses next to putting all Solaris spikes on. Because I have a weight problem, as you can see here, I'm underweight. I've got all my spaces full. I threw in my melee punch here on top of this, just because I could. This is in here in case I'm right next to something and I decide, you know what, I don't want to go back out and come back in again. At least I can hit it for a little bit of damage. I did used to have Battlefist Mark III, but the recent patch changed that. I also have the ER Medium Laser Pirate. The Pirate one has charge damage, so I can get another 5% multiplier on my charge damage for these. If I could get another one in, I would do it, but I can't because I don't have the space. So instead, I put in a flamer. I don't know yet if the flamer actually fires on charge. I don't think it does. I don't know if there's any weapon that fires on charge. But I have Solaris spikes here. I don't have them here just because I run out. So there's 2 spaces for Solaris spikes that I don't have because I just ran out. But they all do stack. Because I need some weight, I threw in some reinforced legs, primarily for the armor. It does give you a little bit, I think, on kick, doesn't it? Yeah, 4% reduction on kick attack and stability taken. So if I get kicked in the leg, no big deal. Plus, it gives me an additional 10% on my armor and my structure in the legs. So I can take a bit more punishment. And if you're going to be up there playing with the big boys, you're going to want to take some punishment. Last thing I have in here is the Lance for 7 tons. This gives me +1 accuracy with the weapon. But it also can do some damage, direct damage. The thing is that you wouldn't think it, but the Lance doesn't apply to charge. The Lance applies to punch, and I don't get that. I think that this should be changed. I think all the Lances should be changed over to give you a bonus on charge, because I mean, Jesus Christ, that's what they're for. But that's just me. Get off my horse. All right, so all that put together, if you take a look at my damage, you'll see that my melee damage says it's only 166. That's base. But when I charge something, it is not uncommon for me to get up into, if I get a good charge in, I can get all the way up to 1,237 points of damage. So there you go. There's one of my melee mechs put together. I got an Angel ECM in there for some ECM countermeasures when I get in there. Typically, I turn that off because it'll give me a little bit more. My other Lamb is also 25 tons less, but he's also a melee mech, doing pretty much the same thing. The Angel ECM, if you look up there, you'll see that underneath passive, which is the last line, you can get a 5-point shield and a 5 points on jamming. The shield applies to you. The jamming carries everywhere. If you really want to, you can extend this is just for me though. But if I go active, it creates a bubble around me, and I can actually cover other people. And it's still 5 and 4 for everybody else. It's just 2 and 2 for me. So generally speaking, you don't want to have active ECM up with this guy when you're out on your own trying to chase things down. You want it to be on passive. Okay, but if you're hiding behind a building nearby something, you can turn this on active, and it will cancel out 2 points of their jamming for everybody else that wants to shoot at him. So it's worthwhile having that idea in your head to where you can turn it on or off. You'll see this guy also has spikes. I ran out of spikes, so I need another set of upper spikes for him over here. I threw in some patchwork just to bring up his to get some more weight on him. I always make sure my melee mechs are maxed out on weight. But that gives him a little bit more space, and I threw in a C3 unit. You can see he's got 4 Lamb turbines on there for another 100 points of movement speed. He's got a booster for, 32. So he's got a 132 boost on his movement. So he's up at 268 movement. So that's a good 10 hexes of walk speed, at least. And then, of course, if he sprints, it gets even further. But you can also see the same thing. Solaris spikes across the line here. I would try to put in some other things here if I could, but I just don't have the space for it, so I'm not dealing with that. I put in IFF Jammer Mark III for, again, to give him a little bit more of a chance to screw up all the chance. You saw how I was trying to hit that Mantis and having a problem. That's what we're doing there. And the C3 unit was because I had some space. Right, so this gives me some additional sensors pings on stuff, so if I'm close enough, all my buddies get a little bit of a bonus. Last thing in here, which was the only thing I've only found one of these, was some modular armor. For a ton, I've added 72 more points of armor to my torso. So instead of 180, I'm at 152 or 252. So I'm running assault level chest with a medium mech. If I could find some more of those, I'd put them in. But that's and then again he's got laser AMS. I put laser AMS on both of them because they invariably get shot with missiles. I don't want to try to shoot down as much as I can. I keep that as a laser instead of ammo because they're out in the boondocks. I don't need them running out of ammo. All right. With that, I think we'll end. Thank you very much for letting me take a tour across my melee mechs. Come back and join me in the next episode. We're going to keep going on with The Last of Solar Winds. Take care. Bye-bye.
Creeping through the shadows in the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a